Hi friends, welcome to IT Port. In this session we are going to see about how to work with databases. That means how to create and how to alter and how to drop databases in SQL Server. First of all, database is a collection of objects such like tables, functions, views, stored procedures, triggers and etc. etc. In Microsoft SQL Server, there are two types of databases available. First one is system databases. It will defaultly come with the Microsoft SQL Server installations. There are four databases, system databases in SQL Server 2014. One is master, and second one is msdb, and third one is model, and fourth one is tempdb. So these are the four databases come with system databases by default. The second one is user databases. The database which created by database administrators, users and developers and testers. It's called user databases. So in this session we are going to see about how to create database and alter database and drop databases. So first we should know about how to create database in SQL Server. So start Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio and right click the databases, create new database. The window new database, create a window will come and give the database name. Just give IT port. So this is a default owner, and the database files are located in the primary file group. It will display here. So let's logical name and file type is record file, that is data file, and this is log file. Every database file contains a log file. There is a transactional log details are stored in the log files. This is the data file. Our content, our data will be stored in this data files. So this is in primary file group. Initial size, number of MPs was assigned for this, allocated for this data file, and this is auto growth maximum size. So every 1 MB data will increase the 1 MB. So we can define that, and the data file for path. So these are the common sectors for the data and log files, and it's a general settings. And second options is options. Here we can define the database settings, collation. What are the collations are available there? So we can choose this. Then now the default collation and recovery model, compatibility level. This is based on the versions, SQL Server versions. So containment type. So on list of properties are there, and third one is file groups. So it assigned for primary file groups. We can, if we want to partition any of the tables, we can add a file group and add a data files. So something. So we will discuss about later in detail. So these are the common settings. Just give me the database name, and these options are default settings. So just give OK. So now the database created, IT port, and it contains a database diagrams and tables, views, synonyms, and programmability contains functions, database triggers, assemblies types. So there are many objects in database. So defaultly with SSMS we can simply create database is just right click database and create new database with the name and just give to OK. So now database created. So this is one method, and second one is in two way we can create database. First one is SSMS. Using SSMS, this IT port is created with SSMS, and we can create transact SQL script. That is just create any query window in any of the database. This is a graphical user interface to interact with the SQL Server database engine. So just create the syntax, create database IT port 1. This is a SQL syntax to create database in Microsoft SQL Server. So how can we execute this? This is a query window. It's a request given to the database engine. How can we execute this? It's a symbol to execute or F5. Just select that SQL syntax and give execute or give F5. F5 is a command shortcut key for this command. So just execute. Now here listed the messages returned from the database engine. Just command completed successfully. This is returned from database engine, and this is passed to request to the database engine, and this window is response from the database engine. So just refresh the database. So now IT port 1 are also created, and IT port is created by Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, and this is created with transact SQL statements. So these two ways we can create a database in SQL Server. Okay, this is the creation method. Okay, how can we alter this database? We can alter this database in two ways. Just if you want to rename this database, just in first way, that is Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, right click this database and just give rename. See, just right click this and give option rename IT port alter. So just this name was changed. Just refresh this. So IT port alter. This is just alter. See, how can we change the name for this IT port 1 in transact SQL statement is alter database. There are syntaxes for to create, alter and drop. So alter database IT port 1, modify name is equal to IT port 1 alter. Just execute this. That means send request to the database engine by clicking this execute. See the response from the database engine. The database name IT port 1 altered has been set. So just refresh this. See, it's also altered. By the way, we can alter any of the settings in the database. We can use this alter database command just to changing the file group and data files and compatibility level and collation. So we can alter any of the settings in the database by using alter database. This is a simple example to use alter database syntax for name changing the database. Okay, now you can check how to alter the database. The third one is delete database. That means how to drop the database. That is how to delete the database from SQL Server. So first one method is just right click the database and give delete. This is first way to drop the database using SQL Server Management Studio. Just click the delete and it will generate a window for to confirmation and give OK. So the database deleted. The second way is the syntax to drop databases. Drop database IT port 1 alter. Just execute this. So now command completed successfully. Just refresh this database. See, there are no databases. So this is the way to create, alter and drop. Every command we can use two ways. One is Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, that is SSMS, and Transact SQL script. So both ways to create or alter or database can be used. So any of the way we can use to create, alter or drop database. So this is the methods to how to create and how to alter, how to drop databases in SQL Server, and how to work with this database. That means how to select this database to retrieve the data from this database is just right click and create new query for this databases. So new query contains the information, header information like the instance name. First, the query window name SQL query 4.SQL is a SQL query window. So alias name in SQL instance name is Sony and Sony.IT port. This is a database connected. Connected database name is IT port and connected user login is SQL authentication, and this is the session ID 55. So this query window contains this information, which instance is connected and which database is connected and which connected by which login and its session name. Here we can see, and here also we can see Sony SQL instance name, version, and SQL Server authentication with the session ID and databases. So here, if is there any tables or views or functions, stored procedures in this database, we can fetch with this query window, because this query window connected with this database only. So we can create the tables in here and we can fetch the data in the table using this window. So everything in the database, if you want to recover or if you want to store in this database, we can use this query window which was connected with the IT port. So this is how to select the database for to store or to retrieve. So this session, I think this session will be very useful to you. If you like this session, please like and subscribe. Thank you, friends.